Governor Cuomo is a friend of Puerto Rico. He doesn't only say it, he acts upon it. He shows that he's a friend. He delivers when our people are in need. And we are proud to call him a friend. We are proud to have him over here. And we are proud to have him as a great leader of New York, of our nation. Thank you, Governor Cuomo, for being once again here in Puerto Rico.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be back in Puerto Rico. It's my pleasure to be at Cánovas. First, let me thank Mayor Soto for her great work. You really tell what a leader is made of in situations like this. And the mayor has done an extraordinary job. And your governor, Rosselló, I think he is Superman sometimes, dealing with everything he has to deal with. And then also with a new child that he has to spend time with. So he has done just an amazing, amazing job. And as an elected official, as a leader who has been through similar circumstances, I have the highest regard and the highest praise for the way Governor Rosselló has handled this situation. Let's give him a round of applause. I want you to know, that's a former New Yorker, by the way. You can always tell a New Yorker. That's right, and we're proud of it. The New York, every New Yorker, I want you to know, cares deeply about what's happening in Puerto Rico. People are talking about it. The Puerto Rican community is a vital part of the family of New York, and that's how we feel. A member of the family is in trouble, and when a member of the family is in trouble, the entire family responds. And that's how New Yorkers handled the situation from the beginning. Not just in thoughts and prayers, but also in action, as Governor Rosselló said. I was just with 500 power workers, utility workers, who have come down from New York with over 300 trucks to help get the power back on. That's the good news, 500 workers. There are so many utility workers in Puerto Rico that I'm afraid the lights may go out in New York. That's how many utility workers we have here. But it's our pleasure, and we've been sending medical personnel and National Guard and police, and we have over 55,000 pounds of donated goods coming every week from people all across the state of New York. Everybody wants to do everything that they can. Unfortunately, I don't feel that the federal government has been as responsive, and it hurts me to say that. Puerto Rico deserved a better, more efficient, more effective response from the federal government, but it's never too late. And there are two big issues that are coming up where Congress needs to respond to the needs of Puerto Rico. First is the reimbursement for Puerto Rico to rebuild. The governor did an extraordinary plan called the Build Back Better plan. It is a very, very smart plan. It's accurate. We had companies in the United States who went through it and who worked on it and said that it is a very professional, accurate plan. It calls for $94 billion to help Puerto Rico rebuild, and the Congress has to act on that. They have to act on that by the end of December, and they should make sure Puerto Rico gets the full $94 billion because they need it and because the federal government has not yet done what it needs to do to be responsive. The second federal act is how Puerto Rico was treated in the tax reform bill. Right now, the way the tax bill is written, it could actually hurt Puerto Rico and hurt dramatically the economy of Puerto Rico. Incredibly, they want to treat Puerto Rico like a foreign country with the tax treatment of a foreign country. And I think that's been the disconnect in the first place. Puerto Rico is not a foreign country. The people of Puerto Rico are citizens of the United States, and they have to be treated that way. If the federal government allows the tax treatment to penalize Puerto Rico, they are going to be adding an insurmountable burden on top of the burden that Puerto Rico also actually has to begin with. Puerto Rico has a long road to rebuild. I'm confident they can do it, but they can't then be penalized by the Congress by the tax treatment that will increase taxes on businesses in Puerto Rico. That would be adding insult to injury. This is a time when the United States Congress has to be helpful to Puerto Rico, not hurtful. They should fund the supplemental and the full plan, and they should make sure that the tax treatment of businesses in Puerto Rico encourages more businesses to come to Puerto Rico and doesn't penalize those that are here now. Again, to treat Puerto Rico as a foreign country doesn't understand who and what Puerto Rico is and what they represent. They're American citizens. The American way is to be there one for another when one of us has trouble. Whether you're New York, you're Texas, or you're California, you are part of the American family, and you should be treated that way. And I hope Congress hears this message, and I hope they do the right thing by the end of the year, and they make up for all the shortcomings and mistreatment that Puerto Rico has received in the meantime. Thank you.